Hey guys, welcome to Boots Magoots, where today I am going to be doing a bunch of upgrades to this Jackson USA KV2 pile of skulls. This was painted by Dan Lawrence. I've had it for a while, and it's time to give it some love. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of upgrades to it and also refret and stuff like that. But in this video, I am going to show you what I do to do a satin neck mod. You can see on the back of this dude, it is a gloss neck, and that's one of my biggest pet peeves with it, especially when playing fast and stuff like that. It starts to gum up on me. A lot of people don't mind gloss necks, but I am just not a fan. So we are going to put a satin finish on this neck, and it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward, and then let me show you how I go about it. All right guys, so I have the guitar all stripped down, and what I do next is I mask it off. Right where my hands make contact with the back of the neck, and then I stop there, wherever that stops. So I just kind of like feel that out. So I tape that off, mask it, and then I sand it. And I like to use these little pads, little 600 pads, but you want to use something that has an even grain, something like this, or like wet sanding paper. You don't want to use something like Scotch-Brite or anything like that, because it can cause deeper gouges in it because it's not uniform as far as how coarse it is. So you want to use something that you get uniform results, and this is what I do. Sometimes I'll also like wet sand it, but I'm just going to use this little pad. All right, when you're done sanding, it should look something like this. Again, you're not trying to remove the clear coat, you're just trying to add some texture to it and make a satin finish. So don't go too deep, and just on the surface only, especially because as you play, you're going to need to do this in the future again. So you want to have plenty of clear coat underneath there left to continue to add a satin finish as years go by. Let's wipe it down. All right, so when you're done, it should be smooth and uniform and look something like this. And that's how you want it to look. So let's go ahead and take off the tape and see how this bad boy looks when it's all complete. All right guys, so here is it. It's all done after the guitar has been finally put together. And I'm really happy with it. Again, the sheen looks harder than what it actually is in real life, and there's some streaking going on because I just wiped it down. But overall, it looks really good, and it's a quick, easy job. All right, guys. So I know it's a short and quick video, but there's not a whole lot to show and tell with the satin neck mod. I need to kind of re-wipe this down since I have streaking going on, but it's quick and easy, and that's the way that I choose to do it. Everybody you can ask. This is one of those things where if you ask 10 people, you get 10 different answers on how to go about it. Personally, this is what I like to do, but do know if you do any kind of sanding, make sure that you're using something that has a uniform grain. If not, you'll leave deeper gouges and it'll be all uneven and stuff. And then go very light with it, because over time you're going to need to do it again. And then also it's just kind of up to you whether you want to do a hard line or if you want to do a fade. Some people like to do the fade. I kind of prefer the hard line, but it feels so much better. I mean, your finger just sliding across here, it just stops when it gets to the gloss. So I'm not really sure how people like that. Again, it's all personal preference. I'm not judging anybody, but for me, no thanks. As always, feel free to ask me any questions. I'll be happy to answer them. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.
I believe I have made a significant find in the Kandarian ruins, a volume of ancient Sumerian burial practices and funerary incantations. It is entitled Naturam Imato, roughly translated, Book of the Dead. The book is bound in human flesh and inked in human blood.